Hey guys, so today I have a quick video. I just actually got home from traveling, so I'm going to show you all the products that I brought with me on vacation. So we went to the beach for about a week. Yeah, and this is everything that I brought with me. So just a quick video. This is the little bag that I put all my makeup in, and then there's like a clear case that this goes in along with like this one, which I put all my brushes in, and another one where I put like skincare. So I just want to quickly go through everything that I used. Yeah, so I did bring quite a bit of stuff, but I didn't use everything. Let's go through face. I have it split up into like face stuff, eye stuff, and then lips. So I guess we'll just go through like that. So let's start with base products. This is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and this is what I wore every night, like once we went out to dinner. I didn't really wear anything at the beach. I'll talk about it if I wore like whatever I wore down to the beach when I get to something. But most of this was once we came back to our room and like showered and got ready to go to dinner. So I have this foundation. This is currently in my project pan, but I really like this foundation. It looks really nice and it feels really lightweight, so I like this one. And then let's see, I also brought the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream in the shade medium, which I didn't use this. I don't think I'm tan enough still to use this. I have the shade light, I have the shade fair, and then I have this one in medium. Yeah, I think it's still too dark. Let's see. Actually, that could probably work right now. So yeah, I'll definitely get more use out of this when I'm in the sun because it is SPF 50. But I just really didn't want to wear anything during the day. Next, I brought the Boscia BB Eye Brightener. This is also in my project pan. I wore this once, but it was really weird over top of my like sunscreen that I put on my face. Like it felt so sticky and it felt like it was like 3 inches thick. So I only did that once. After that I didn't touch this. It doesn't, like, I'm just trying to use this up. It doesn't really provide any coverage. Let's see. It's just like a little tint, but it goes oily and it doesn't provide any coverage at all. So, I don't know. I don't know how much is left in here. Hopefully not a lot because I'm trying to just get this gone. And there's no SPF in it either. I thought this would have SPF, but it doesn't. So, yeah. I also brought 2 concealers. I brought the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, which is in my Shop My Stash. I really like this concealer, but I didn't use it. I don't think at all. Because that foundation that I use covers everything fine. Like, I only have spots like around my lips, and then some like redness on my cheeks that I would cover, but I didn't need a concealer. And then I also brought the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which is like halfway gone. I really like this concealer. I used this a few times just to cover up like the spots around my lips, and I did under my eyes really quick one day because I was super tired from the drive to the beach. So yeah, I used this a few times, but other than that, I did not use it. Alright, I have 2 primers here. This is a little primer sample of the Benefit Professional, and this was full when I brought it with me, but it is now gone. I completely used that guy up, so that will be in my empties. And then I finished that one, and then I got like 2 uses out of this one. So this one was new too, and this is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer, and it's about like halfway, I'd say, gone. Now, I don't know how full this was, but it was a new sample. I like both. I've used both before. I have tons of samples of these, so this one I'll probably put in my project pan next just because it has some use on it once I finish up the ones I'm working on. Next I have my powder. I have the Almay Smart Shade, which is the powder I'm currently working on. And that's what that looks like. I have major hard pan right there that I need to scrape off still, but I've just still been using this. Mostly I focus like up on the top half where there isn't hard pan, but next time when I go to use this, probably tomorrow, I'll take I take an eyebrow brush and just scrape off the top layer of this, and then it turns it into like a loose powder, obviously, and then I just use it like that. That way I'm not just like scraping it off and throwing it away. Let's see, setting spray. I brought the Revolution Sport Fix setting spray. This is good. I like it. Yeah, it's just a setting spray. It's nothing special, but it does do its job. Bronzer. The only bronzer that I used was the Becca Shadow and Light Bronze Contour Perfector. I don't think they sell this anymore. I got it off Outlook. But that is what that looks like, and I have a pretty nice little dip going in there. I doubt you can tell. You might be able to see the rings over here, but there's a pretty good dip going. Guess I'll swatch it. It's a really nice bronzer color, and it's just pretty glowy. Yeah, but I do really like this. And then I have the Pure Bronze and Brighten little palette that I brought. I use this for my blush every day, and then I use this highlighter pretty much every day. I did bring one more highlighter that I used I think once, but I used this the rest of the time. And then I didn't touch the bronzer, but I love this blush and highlight. This was the first that I really got good use out of it, because I didn't really know if I liked it that much, but they're really pigmented, but on the face they're just really pretty. So I did really like that. Got some good use out of that. And then for cream blush, I brought this LA Colors Cheek and Lip Tint in the shade Fever, which is again just a really hot pink color right there. And I used this once or twice, I think once. Yeah, and then the other highlighter, powder highlighter I brought was Becca Opal, and I believe I used this only one time. I have a good dip going in there. I really like this highlighter too. It's right there. So that one's even more subtle than the Pure one. But I did use like a fluffy brush, so the Pure obviously wasn't like that bright on my face. Then for cream highlighter, or I guess liquid highlighter, I brought the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Amore in Daybreak, and I only used this like once or twice. I just put like a dot on my hand and then put it on with my beauty blender. So let's see, it is stunning. This was really pretty. Yeah, and it can get sheared out even more than that. Yeah, I really liked using that. I think this is like a dupe for the Cover FX drops. I don't have the shade that dupes that, but I have like the shade Moonlight, which is more of a like gold color, but they're pretty much like the same consistency. Okay, let's go to eyes. So I'm just gonna pull random. The eye primer I brought was the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is just the clear shade, and I have a ton of these, so I do need to start getting use out of them, but I got a pretty good chunk used out of it. Yeah, I really like this. I have a ton of these, like I said. And then eyebrows, I brought the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and I got this in a BoxyCharm. I really like it. I haven't used it before this trip. Let's see. It has like kind of like a rounded tip. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. But there's the color. And this is like a universal shade, so when you press lightly, it like barely, you have to press harder for it to show up darker. So you can get really good control out of it. And then I love the spoolie on this. It's so soft and it blends everything like immediately. Like one comb through and it's blended. Yeah, this is really nice. So I'm looking forward to getting more use out of this guy. And then I also brought my The Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks, and this is Light Hair number 3. We got this in a BoxyCharm a while ago, and I almost, this is a different one, but I almost used up the one that I got in a BoxyCharm, and then the end broke off, so I actually used my points to get a new one. So I did just get this, so I haven't put this in a haul or anything. But I brought this and I wore this on the beach a few times, just when I like, if I wasn't wearing like a baseball hat that day. And I threw this in my brows quick. It's super easy. I really like it. Let's see. Also for eyebrows, I brought my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is just a sample, and it's awesome. It just locks your eyebrows in place. They don't move. They do get a little bit crispy if you put too much in, but if you just use a tiny bit, it's fine. I feel like this is almost used up, so this might be going into Project Pan soon. Okay, that's everything for eyebrows. Mascara, I only brought 2. These are both in my Project Pan. I brought the Benefit They're Real. This is just a baby, and I think this is getting close to being done. There's not much coming off the wand. And then I brought my Lancome Grandiose Waterproof. And I think I'm gonna call this one done pretty soon. It's still really liquidy and it's still like really wet, but I've had this, I'm not gonna lie, since like last summer, which is probably disgusting to a lot of people, but I don't use it that often because when I wear it once, it looks good, it looks fine, and it doesn't come off. But that's the problem. It doesn't come off with anything I use, and then when I do finally get it to come off, my lashes just like break off. So yeah, I definitely can't wear this back-to-back days. I was wearing, when I first started my vacation, I wore this like 2 days in a row, maybe 3 days in a row to the beach, and my lashes were disgusting and they like were falling off, and it was just not good. So I think this is probably going to be done. I'll give it the rest of this month, see if I use it, but I don't recommend this guy. So that's what I brought for mascara. Let's see, I brought a ton of eyeliners. Let's grab those. So first I brought my Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacker. This is just the black liner that I wore in my waterline. It's okay. I like these when they're new, but this one is getting dry and old, so it's almost done though. It's in my Project Pan. So that's all that I have left of it. I used this on my top lashes a couple times, but it's so dry that it like was dragging and it wasn't showing up very black anymore. So I'm just trying to get this done and moved out. Next I brought the Cargo Swimmables in Shelly Beach, and this is like an olive green color, and I didn't use this one. It's right there. It's really pretty. Yeah, I just didn't reach for it. I'll show you in a second, but with the eyeshadow palette I brought, this didn't match, so I probably just shouldn't have brought it. Yeah. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff out of my Shop My Stash that I haven't really used yet that I wanted to, and I didn't really think if they would go with it. Just kind of brought it. So same deal with this Marc Jacobs highliner in, what color is this? Jazzberry. This one is really pretty. This would have matched. I just didn't use it. I don't know why. It is a really pretty burgundy. It's right in the middle of those two. yeah, I just didn't get around to using this one. But I do like it. Alright, and then, actually, I might have used that one once. I don't remember. Next I brought the Stila liquid liner in amber. Oops. Yeah, I didn't use this one either. It is right here. It's a liquid liner. That's this like dark orange. This would have been pretty with the palette that I brought, but I didn't really wear top liner that much during the week. And then, okay, these 3 liners I did use once, at least once. This is the Palladio Herbal Precision Eyeliner in Gold Rush. I used this one once. Let's do this side. Right there. And I was wearing an eyeshadow like super similar to this color, so it kind of blended in. But I liked it. It's super creamy. And yeah, it was really easy to put on. So I liked that. And then I also brought my Starlux eye pencil in Topaz, which is this nice silver. And it's right there at the top. I really love this pencil. I used this in the inner corner and the lower lash line a couple times. But I forgot to bring a sharpener, so it's kind of like dull. So yeah, that's why I didn't get a ton of use out of it. And then I brought my Sephora Rio Nights Waterproof Gel Liner. This is my favorite gel liner, and you won't be able to tell. There's a good dunk in there. A good little dip. If I want a black gel liner that's going to stay, this is what I use. I think I only used this once, though, on this trip. When we went to a comedy club, and so we got really dressed up that night. So that's when I used that liner. All the other nights I just kind of went a little bit more, not simple, because I wore a lot of glitter, but I didn't wear a liner. Okay, this is the palette that I brought. Brought the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and I love this palette. So I didn't really have any use on this before. It was pretty new. I used it a couple times, but before that I didn't use it really at all. I got use out of every single shade. Obviously the 2 glitters I used quite a bit. The only color that I didn't make a look out of was Cypress Umber. But I used every other shade at least once. So this was really fun to play around with. Yeah, I love this palette. It blends super nice, and all the colors go together perfectly. It was really fun playing with that guy. I don't want to put it away, but I guess I have to in order to get use out of everything else. I also brought, let's see, let's do this. This is my Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick. I have this mini, and then I had another mini, but I think I gave it to my mom because I got a full size in an influencer box. So, right there at the bottom, that's what that looks like. And I just threw this over my lids when I was, a couple times when I was going to the beach. I didn't do it every single day, but a few days when I was going to the beach or the pool, I put this on my eyelids. And just, I did that, mascara. Sometimes I did the eyebrow gel. Yeah, and that was pretty much it that I wore during the day. And let's see, glitters. I brought 4 glitters. So I brought the Stila Hidden Karma. I think I wore this once. I'm not entirely sure now that I think about it. Ooh, it's getting dry. Oh no. Oh, this is getting really dry. It's right there. I love this glitter though. Alright, this is gonna have to go in a project pan so I can use it up before it gets completely dry. Okay. And then I brought my ColourPop Super Shock Ultra Glitter in Birthday Wish. And I wore this, I think, twice. maybe. That's what it looks like there. It's like a, I don't know how to explain this glitter. It's like got a neutral base, but then the glitters are like pink, purple, and like gold. So it's really pretty when you put it all over the lid. Then I also brought my Cover FX glitter drops in Aurora, I think. Yep, Aurora. And this is like white pink iridescent. I like to put this on my eyes. It's very watery though, so when I did use it, I used this one once. I put it over top of powders and it didn't work very well. So this I like better, just like one shadow look with this all over the lid and then maybe something in the crease after that because it's kind of messy to put on, but I do really like that. And then the last glitter I brought was the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in Amethyst, and I love this glitter. This is just a really pretty like lavender color right there. So this was really pretty. I think this was one of my favorite looks that I did with this in the Modern Renaissance palette. Alright, and then lips. I have a few options here. First, I just brought my Glam Glow Pout Mud in Love Scene as a chapstick. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, I just wore this as a lip balm. And then, let's see, lip colors. I have my Marc Jacobs highliner in Primrose. This was my lip liner. Probably a really bad place to put that. Right there. It's just like a dark nude that goes with everything. And I brought another Project Pan, my Hourglass Child lip gloss. I used this a few times. Let's see, that's all Project Pan. So then I brought Tarte Set Sail. I think I wore everything once. At least once. There's what that guy looks like. Just like nice dark nude. Oh, there's one more in my purse that I forgot to take out. The Bite. It was the Bite birthday gift lip pencil. Not the lipstick, but the lip pencil. I don't remember what it was called, but I brought that and I wore that one quite a bit too. And then I brought my Ofra Miami Fever. I did one like really orange eyeshadow look and then I wore this on my lips and it looked really pretty. I also brought my Becca Liquid Lip Topper Crystal, and this one is in Champagne Dream times Bellini. I'm running out of space. I wore this over top of Ofra Miami Fever. It's right there. Yeah, I love these glosses. I also brought this one, which I don't think I wore this one. This was Becca Amethyst Geode. I really like this one too, but I didn't wear this one. It's like a light, right here, light pink with blue and purple glitters. And two more. I brought this one that I wore like during the day. This is the NYX, or the NYC Universal one, which is just like a really light pink. Doesn't really show up as anything. I guess just like a light pink shimmer. Wow, that was a bad placement. Yeah, so that's right there. I really like this. It was pretty moisturizing. And then I brought my ColourPop lipstick in Strip, which is just a nice nude. Right there. This is one of my favorites, but I have to use this up soon because it's starting to smell a little off. But yeah, that is everything that I brought. I was trying to make this video quicker, but it still ended up being like 25 minutes long, so hopefully I can edit it down. But I hope you enjoyed watching this quick. I guess it wasn't quick. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I have a haul that I'm going to be filming soon, so stay in tune for that. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.